Hey everybody, it is Wednesday and I've had a blessed morning already. I had my men's Bible study, had a great workout at the gym, going through a leg injury, but I was still able to work around that and find other movements and other ways to perform the same movements without using my legs as much. But we are on to the last barrister and man soap battle. The Vetyver Santal, the Vetyver lemon sandalwood scent versus the one and only Seville. Probably what a lot of people would consider to be their #1 barrister and man scent. Let me go ahead and read real quick. Traditional barbershop scent with this soap contains bergamot, lemon, patchouli, oak moss, lavender, and rosemary. A fresh, clean fragrance that goes with pretty much anything. Please note that our bergamot essential oil has been treated to remove the photosynthesizing qualities. Bergaptine. I am not a chemist. I don't know what that is. Shave Tank, if you're watching, post below. I have no idea what that was. Bergaptene. So that's that. My aftershave, saw somebody shave the day yesterday using Deja with Seville, so I'm going to use that. I'll most likely use the Integrity Balm. I'm really enjoying that. Changing up the Mongoose, I put the double open comb handle. I wanted to try it with a smaller handle. The weight of this gets really head heavy, so I think in the future I might look to buy a shorter handle like this, but with more weight. And then I'm using my Brad Sear 27mm silver tip mango brush. Beauty. All right, let's get down to business. Puck has been blooming. Brush is nice and soaked. Had a beautiful, wonderful shower using the Dr. Squatch soap, and I will probably this weekend do kind of a review, just a separate review video of that soap product. So far been really nice. I'm loading up this Puck. Oh man. Making sure the iPad is on quiet. I don't want that to pop up. The initial impressions with this, I get the lemon, the bergamot, and lavender are the three things that always come up to my nose. I don't really pick up the, like it says in there, I'm starting to remember what it says. What is the scent that I'm not picking up? The oak moss at all. There is a darkening agent, I guess you could call it, in there that's kind of hidden. I'm guessing that's the patchouli. Now real quick to compare, like yesterday when I was using I think it was the horsehair brush yesterday, can't remember for sure. I talked about how when you use the tips you could feel a little scritch and you bottomed it out, you wouldn't. This silver tip is really, really soft. I don't feel any scritch at all when I just use the tips. So you really don't even need to bottom it out for a soft lather or lathering application. And I know a lot of people, especially for you guys out there watching, you know, you start hearing about people say, oh, I can smell bergamot or I can smell lemon, and you might just smell a sweetness to something. March was a year that I started this, and I had no clue what any of that stuff was, but it was through trial and error of trying different soaps. Being able to say, okay, well, this soap has bergamot in it, and then this one doesn't, you know, but they're very similar, and you would notice just a subtle difference in the soaps. So you'd be like, oh, okay, I guess that's the infusion of the bergamot. Obviously, we all kind of know what lemon smells like. Maybe not everybody knows sandalwood, vetyvers, oak moss, things like that. But it just comes through time. And your nose is always, it's always developing. The more senses you throw at it, you're always learning. So don't be intimidated when you hear somebody quote off, oh, I can smell this, I can smell that, and you don't. Like lather yesterday, I couldn't pick up much anything distinctive. But sometimes blends are just like that. This is, to me, Seville is a fantastic. If it doesn't win this one, I will tell you right now it's number 2. I don't know if it will or not yet. Honestly, I was sniffing these last night before bed. Sniffed them again before I started to shave. Neighbor's dogs. Looks kind of funny. Size of the head and the handle are pretty close to each other. Seville is only $14 too. I think that's, to me, one of the impressive things. One of their signature scents. You know, if anybody, I would say that this is their signature scent, Barrister Man. To be only $14 when some of their other soaps are $20. I think their Fougères get into the 30s. I think Vetyver Santal might be like 17 or so. So, and I know price per ounce, I don't get into that too much. But I know you're only getting, was it 4 ounces, roughly, I think, of soap for 14 bucks. Compared to others, you can get 6 or 8 for that price. But the quality of the soap is outstanding, so to me, I don't have a problem paying that at all. I haven't bought, as people have seen, the Fougères yet. Not saying I never will. Price point's just a little high. So I've made kind of a conscious effort to, since I have a good amount of their product already, to kind of spend my money elsewhere. Kind of try new stuff, and at some point in time I'm sure I'll get them because I really love Fougères. Yeah, definitely lemon and lavender on the face are the 2 that come out most to me. So in that sense, they're similar enough to Vetyver Santal, where that's, I get the lemon and the Vetyver and lemon. You can see, huge lather. It's actually not too bad with the lighter handle. Like I said, it is very top heavy. I do find the scent strength of this soap to be just a little weaker during the application and the shave than Vetyver Santal. Kind of like during the Phoenix shave, I'm kind of a little worried that if I don't pick this soap, that was Cavendish, that I thought Ace might send people out to me. There's a lot of people that I know really love Seville, and I'm one of them. So I don't know if I'll get any death threats or not if I don't pick this, but we'll find out. I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of where each shave is so different. And I've said before too that that's just today's shave. I could redo these battles 2 months from now. I think it might be totally different. You never know. myself there a little bit. Okay, I don't find the scent to be as strong of a presence. I did find as I washed my face there that I got a hint of the lemon, but I find the Vetyver Santal when you're rinsing your face and during the shave to be a little stronger. Lemon, lavender. Just got a sweetness to it. Like I said, just a little bit of, it's like a hint that it wants to play dirty and get a little dark, but it doesn't ever go there. Where with Vetyver Santal, you've got that vetiver that kind of deepens and dirties it up a little bit. That's not for everybody. Oh, and as usual, I've got the Feather Pro Supers in here. I don't usually mention that because it's always the same blade, but I did dip myself down there a little bit, or little weepers. Make a wild guess, I used more pressure in that area just because of the lightness of this razor right now, comparative to what it normally is. Alright, time to test and see where I'm at. Neck really good today. There I could go for BBS, but it's such a sensitive spot, especially with the heat right now. I'm just gonna get this one little patch there, and that'll be it. But the neck is, on the outer portion, it's fantastic. It's around the Adam's apple, but sometimes that can act up. A darn fine shave, so no need to push it. This is a fantastic shave. So about pause, I will be right back as I clean up. Alright everybody, I am back. I already put the balm on as I was cleaning up. That way kind of dry down before I put the aftershave on. I will follow up the Deja before I leave the house in about an hour and a half with John Veritos Artisan. It's got a nice citrus, woody kind of smell. I think it'll go well with everything I'm using. It's only really aftershave or cologne I have. But onto the soaps. Honestly, these two, they could almost be siblings. They could be cousins. They both have that lemon. It just, they kind of converge, or they where they meet with that lemon, that citrusy kind of scent. Then they split. Seville goes more into a little more citrus with the bergamot, and it branches off. You get that lavender in there, and like I said, there's just that hint of something, that probably the patchouli trying to darken it up a little bit. That's used a lot in things that we don't realize. And then the other direction, you've got the sandalwood, the lemon sandalwood, and the vetiver, mainly the vetiver. It just takes it, you know, you get that deeper vetiver scent mixed in with the Vetyver Santal, the hint of that sandalwood that kind of just adds that earthy quality, that woody note that comes through, and it does that transition, as I've mentioned before during the shave, at least to my nose, where lathering to get the lemon transitions to a little bit of the Vetyver sandalwood. So I think the name to me is just perfectly fitting. Seville, love it. But it goes, like I said, it goes that a little bit sweeter, goes to that lavender scent, and it seems to stay. It fades a little bit because the citrus I always find citruses fade a little bit, but it kind of sticks with that direction. It doesn't change. And this is tough because they are so similar, but yet they're different. And I think if I was going to tell anybody, hey, get the one Barrister Man soap you have to have, I would say Seville. Because I think, to me, it's a must. It's so approachable. It's so perfectly blended. So it's just an awesome scent for everybody because it's got scents we're familiar with. And there's really nothing offensive in there. It's just very appealing to everybody. But for my nose, and for what I like, especially with these last couple shaves, I like that earthiness that blends with the sweet. I just find sweet and bitterish kind of scents mixed with a vetiver just hits the spot. So to me, it's a shocker. Before this battle began, Seville would have been my winner for sure. But Vetyver Santal takes the win. Send your hate mail to, I don't know, send it to Douglas Smythe because I'm sure he gets enough anyway, so just add to his. But no, it wins because it hits multiple notes with me. Where Seville is fan-freaking-tastic, and I can't believe I just called it the loser because it's not. But in this battle, it lost. And I hate saying that because I know some people are going to be really shocked by that. But with what I feel right now, Vetyver Santal is the close winner. So that's all I got, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I'm going to take a little time after this one to kind of delve into a couple new soaps that I've got, some samples I got, hopefully, and just got to play around. I don't know what my next battle is going to be. It might be WSP, it might be Strop Shop. I don't know yet. I got to look around. Might be my Katie's Bubbles, the only few I have. But everybody, God bless, and I will catch you later.